Hello, storytellers. It's Storytelling Ron, and I'm here to show you the new annual member portal, where I have put up the new Apostles of the Apocalypse. It is a For the Lord RPG setting. It uses the same game as the For the Lord RPG Dark setting, Dark Ages. You just same rules, same armor, weapons. You just add flamethrowers and shotguns and giant mutations and bugs and beasts. So a lot more freeform in that. But I just want to show you the website and what's going on. Okay, first off, my YouTube channel is what this is, and obviously there's a link here. And then the Discord, I'm hoping you can join me on Discord. I generally have it open right here, and comment and say stuff. My Twitter is more sort of like religious, ranty politics and stuff like that. But Facebook, I have a Storytelling Run on there, but I don't post that much on there. I should post more. I can only do so much. Instagram, I don't post that much. I just kind of use these for my regular, normal, whatever. Amazon is where I've got my authorship, my books, and my Alfred and Night of the Dead series on there. And I hope to get back to Alfred after the conventions and stuff this summer. Okay, so this is the NRBs where I'll be going. I'll get to this right here. So here's my front page. Whoa, look at that coolness. Obviously you can if you sign up for free here, you'll get access to the Dark Ages setting. And this is a trailer for the whole thing. And then this is the new games here. Apostles of the Epoch and Christians in Space. And the Apostles one is available now for annual members. And then Christians in Space. It's pretty much done. I've play tested it. It's been great, but I got to clean it up because I've been mixing and matching all the different rules from the three different things, and I need to clean up the Christians in Space one. And I hope I've cleaned up the Apostles of the Epoch. I wouldn't say it's in final draft or like final because I want to run a Kickstarter, and then through there I'm going to finalize it. But I think it's pretty final. But I decided to call it a rough draft right now just because of just what's been going on in my life and stuff. And I just don't want to make it complete until I do a Kickstarter, which is just for the print version of it, print book, or whatever I figure out at that point. I'm just gotta get that going at some point. Okay, so if you go to the For the Lord RPG menu, and I took out the sub menus, just so that you know to go here first. Although if you're an annual member, you can always just go click on this and go straight to that. But let me go back and start here. Okay, so the free stuff is here, and again, you have to be a member to get in here. A free member, just so I can bug you with a newsletter once in a while, which I should be doing right now for this video, but I haven't. So here you got For the Lord RPG Christian role playing game. Well, this is the Dark Ages setting. I should probably make that put that here. You can download the full game. Starter kit has got some characters and a little adventure. 6 pages, print scale to fit, prints. And this is like GM screen. I kind of put something together I thought was the most handy. But literally, the book is not a GM screen. But literally, the book, you only need to have this open to a few things and a few pages. And that's all you need. You don't even need that much. You only need and you don't even need them that much. But because most, maybe when you start off, you might need the weapons and gear just to let them know what's going on. And then the next page is combat and actions, and plus the denouement, which is the, rolling to see if the villains want to run away. Game mechanics, you kind of already know, and the conditions and vitality, life saves, and dying, it's handy, but it's right there. And then the power of faith when the characters want to use their faith. Although I think I have. Oh, I might not have a player. I should do a player. Let me write that down. I think I might have it in my list of to-dos, but a player kit, so the players just have some pages for them. I think let me see, player PDF printable thing. Okay. Hopefully I'll get to that at some point. Anyway, tokens and maps, printable. This is for you if you want to throw it on the table and you have it around the table with your family or friends. And it has a ton of stuff in there. Tokens and map pieces for VTT. So these are all WebP files, very small, generally speaking. There might be some PNGs in there, but mostly WebP or whatever. Yeah. And they're in their folders, so that's kind of handy, I think. Or at least I think that's what I'm constantly upgrading and changing things as I go. Fillable character sheets, so that's a PDF, and kid-friendly starter kit. So this is like maybe if you want to do it with your family and your kids and then give them something a little easier. Oh, and I made a video here for that. And then just how you can help support me, whatever. All right, let me go back to For Lord RPG. So this you can click on if you want to buy the $40 annual membership. And that once you do that, that will get you into the annual member portal. No refunds, just because I can't handle this. I'm just, I can't handle everything. So if you do it, you're committed. Just if you don't like it, just send me an angry email. That's all. That'll kill me more than refunds, because But anyway, annual member port. Oh, so here's some videos of me babbling on like I do now about the game, and you can feel free to contact me, especially in Discord or email. If you want to keep it more private, just any issues or problems or whatever. And if you need any more information about the game, so here's the annual member page. And this is, if you get to $40, there's a, let me just go there real quick. There's a playtest video page, and I have now uploaded Apostles of the APOC, where we did some playtesting, and there's a bunch of episodes. I'll be adding that in. And Christians in Space, I have some playtesting videos in there. And I personally had a great time on both of these, and was very, very successful in the sense of just exploring and enjoying it. The Apostles of the APOC were actor types, so they really tried to, push that. And I didn't know if I was going to use it for a show or this, and I decided to just use it for this for now. Christians in Space was just some friends. The guy here, David, and he's on the member and all that. He's really a veteran with the Star Wars RPG, so he was a lot of help. I probably should put a thank you in the thing for sure for how much he's helped me out with this. And then Markel is my son-in-law. So, and then we had some people rotating in and out. It was just people that wanted to play and check it out. So there's, let me go back to the annual member portal, and that was that page. And then so here in the Dark Ages, I have put up Legacy of Locke de Lagano, a campaign book rough draft. It's in rough draft form because there's still some formatting, and maybe I should add a little more fluff or whatever. But there's quite a bit in there. So I don't know, 30 pages of, or whatever, more creatures or NPC types, villains, and the settings around the lake area. I've sort of added some stuff in there that I've used in the playtest and in some of the videos, the shows that I've done. And this one here is more token assets. It should overwrite the free version. I think maybe not 100% correct, but because sometimes I tend to move or update things and I don't know what I did previously. But or you could just delete the old version, keep their win raw, but delete the old version and then just make this new version go in there, and hopefully that'll work for the most part. I don't know how you want to do it. Anyway, I don't have the printables yet. I need to get that organized and figured out and put up here, but that's definitely coming for the here. So Apostles of the APOC, the actual game is this link right here, and it's a PDF, but it's pretty much done. I just don't want to say it is yet. Then I added a ton of. Let me go to the folder, and there's that. Let me find the. Hold on. Let me do it this way. So I don't look like too much of a goof. Let me find the actual folder, so you, can see how much stuff you will be getting. Okay. All of this. So maps. This is the map of the galaxy. And of the Christians in Space one. But I haven't finished it yet. So even though you have it, you can't really use it. But there's that. And just so you know, in the Christians in Space one, now, just to reiterate this, I've said it a few times, but the aliens are not aliens. I don't believe in aliens. I believe that life can only come from Earth. God made Earth for us. He made the entire universe for his glory. And that has so far been proven accurate. Everything in space is not meant for life to form. God made Earth for us and for life. And even on Earth, I'm going into creation here, science. Even on Earth, we cannot survive if any part of us is damaged. If our protective shell is not intact, we would die even on Earth, right? Seeds, bacteria, viruses, us. If we don't have a protective shell or coating, even in this environment, we would die. But God made this environment for life, and out in space, not meant for us. It's not meant for us. So when people are like, I can't believe God, made this universe where we could die. Well, he didn't make the universe for us. He made Earth for us. And he started life, not us. So all life comes from life because of his miracle of starting it all. Okay. Anyway, so here out in space, and I can't. I'm in the. Let me open the JPEG. Can I open the JPEG? Where's? It's not in this folder because I have it in another folder. But whatever. Let me zoom in a little bit here. See, so it's really the solar system's here. That's where the Christians come from. But out here, it's all atheist regimes and killer bots, remnants. The Empire is the atheist regime. So the Empire, remnants are isolated colonies and rebellion and blah blah blah. Killer bots, yeah, we got Terminators, mutant marauders, we got mutant marauders, and bio-dreads. We got the bio-dreads or the dread bots. They're called the dread bots too. Oh no, bio-dreads is different. Sorry, killer bots are the dread bots. Bio-dreads, I think I might want to change that, but whatever, are the aliens. Mutant bugs, swarms, scary things that have been unleashed, and these have all been created by the mad atheist scientists. So this is how, and this way makes way more sense than Star Wars or Star Trek if they use evolution. Because how can a bunch of humanoid-looking aliens all evolve on different planets? That's ridiculous. Carbon-based, they all same mental capacity, same whatever. It's just ridiculous. But it does make sense that crazy mad atheist scientists went around to the planets, terraformed what they could in each planet, and then created genetically modified humans to survive on those planets. So they don't create their own life. What do? They corrupt and butcher life to create the different humanoids. So sharkmen, gorilla men, wolf men, all the whatever, and so insectoid men, and then of course insectoids, alien bio-dreads, and then of course the killer bots. Make perfect sense. And see, so we Christians can have our own sci-fi that's awesome and wicked. We are not limited by the alien concept. You also get the hex maps for the Hexcrawl version in the Apostles of the Apocalypse. Okay, you got some scores here, plus all the other scores I have on my website, and they're all 10 minutes because that really to me is like a good. They're not 2.5 minutes like a regular song. I stretch them out, I slow them down so that they're 10 minutes, so it's more of a an ambient score, not a 2-minute score that keeps repeating or whatever. Okay, so look at all these. This is all in the annual membership. All of these, and you can use these for the sci-fi one, which I'll be coming out with. I don't know. I hope by the end of the summer. It depends on my schedule and how much I'm doing for the Apocalypse one. But the Apocalypse one has the same feel as the sci-fi one in the sense of the guns and the ship. There's not ships, but there's vehicles, and so explore that before we go into space. And it's on the same timeline too. So the Apocalypse one happens in 2300 AD, and then 200 years later they finally get the space, and they get the info from all the atheists went out into space. They left Earth, exodus, big exodus from Earth, nuked Earth. So that's where Apostles of the Apocalypse now surviving, trying to rebuild Earth. And then around 2500 AD is when we finally get the knowledge and info from the atheists that left, and then we now know that we have to go out there and evangelize in space. Pretty cool, huh? All right, so the evangelism, you got your missionaries in here. These are all the missionaries, and I'm going to be building more and more as I go. These are pipes, for one of the planets and worlds, foliage, and these are things you can throw on your VTT, your token, randomly. or you can print them out if you get the print version. I got to still do that, put that together. See, these are my Dreadbots. Terminators and cool alien ships. Oops. What else? Aquatic. And I want to build this up. These are decapods, so they're like an alien race, but they're modified humans and kind of crazy looking, and different world you can encounter. Some creepy stuff. Avian vultures, giant creepy vultures, which you can use for whatever. Vehicles. Oh yeah, like Road Warrior-y. And then some sci-fi, but even the post-apocalyptic planets can be in the Christians of Space, because there's so many planets have been abandoned. They're terraformed, but they were abandoned by the Empire, or remnants are struggling there. Different kinds, you could be wolfmen, they could be crabmen, they could be just abandoned because the Empire got so big or expanded out, but then they just kind of left, or they were attacked by the Dreadbots, or they were attacked by the Bio-Dreads. I should just keep the same name, Bio-Dreads and Dreadbots. And were, Pyrrhic victory or slaughter or genocide, and then both sides had to recede or leave, and whatever, and then the remnants were left. So you have a lot of planets like that. I do want to expand out that galaxy and create more stuff. Character sheets, transport surveyor 1. Oh, I didn't even know this was in here, and it probably should be updated. But it's basic. This will be updated, I think. But I made the ship stats way easier than this. I'll delete this. This used to be my original, but you don't need this much stuff in here. But I'm gonna delete it. I think it's still in the thing, but whatever. That can be just ignored. I should delete this one too. I'll leave this one here. What else? Insectoids, And I'm building out. I try to make them sort of generic-y so you can use them for whatever. Giant termites or ants, and they're kind of bipedal, humanoid size or bigger, weird creepy spiders. I just drew this for the fun of it. So yeah, a lot of stuff in here, and let me go back to the website. Close this. These are all WebP files. And so yeah, for the Apostles of the Apocalypse, you've got the Hexcrawl version. And for Christians in Space, it's going to be more. I'm trying to build out the universe, at least enough to start with. Like 10 locations or whatever, and a touch on the Empire, and then we'll build out more of that later. Okay, so that's my annual membership spot place. It's $40. You can jump in now. I'll be doing a Kickstarter soon. I'll try to do something for annual members for that. But I think so that, I do want you guys to hopefully that if you're an annual member to try to help me on the Kickstarter. So I got to figure out some way so that you guys can jump in there without having to, overspend for other things that you already have here. I don't know, but I'll figure that out. But and the Kickstarter it's just a kind of a way for me to, get a print version, but free advertising, free. A lot of people are on Kickstarter for role-playing games, so it just kind of feels like a free advertising thing as well. And then I can hopefully get some more people aware of this. And then, of course, YouTube. So thanks a lot. I just want, hopefully do this short video on this. And this is For the Lord RPG, the new annual access member thing. And Apostles of the Apocalypse is there right now. Christians in Space is coming very soon. So please help support. Get, WotC's sucks. WotC is known. Forget WotC. And I'm saying most role-playing games are pagan in what they want to do and how they want to push the game style and the gameplay, which I may do, more. I may move away from, say, the evangelism preaching part. Not move away, but have an option there for more brutal, fun fighting. Because that's okay. But still in a Christian motif setting. But obviously all RPGs out there don't have any at all Christianity, and Christianity is the force for good. That is my push. That is my agenda. Even in games, that in order for you to truly help people, you have to be a Christian, because pagans do things out of selfish, power, conquest, glory for their own selves. even if they go to say liberate a village, they don't go there to liberate them. They go to take them for their own. Whereas Christians, we go there to liberate them, give them a church. They can have a church, Christianity, but then they get to run their own governance. They get to run their. That is generally how it works for us Christians. We don't want to control you as much as make sure there's a church there that is thriving and healthy, so that you all can control yourselves, regulate yourselves, and have freedom. And I know we can go into arguments about Christian whatever, but the Bible, if you follow the Bible, that's how it works. There's no conquest in the New Testament. It's just churches trying to go into societies to help them out. I'm not talking about human history. I'm talking about in the New Testament how it's supposed to be done. Okay. Anyway, sorry, been a little bit long for this. Annual membership, $40. Check it out. Support this. This is for you guys. I could just do this for free and just mess around on my own and have a few friends and play and have a great time. But I'm compelled. I've been compelled by how others have reacted to this. That's why I'm doing it. Okay. So and it's not. I'm paying a lot. I'm putting a lot of money into this for the sake of trying to get it to grow. I don't know, but I'm hoping you all will just learn from this and take it and run, kind of thing as well. Because I'm ready to retire. I'll tell you that right now. Okay. All right. Thanks for watching. And remember, in the game of life, roll holy dice.